Hey everyone, Hut Season 1 highlights from Cranky here. So this is the first game, so we start off Hut with NHL 16, we're all excited. I'm playing Jez at this game, one of my friends, and just the puck sort of going loose, comes up to the D here, and we just get a little bit of space, and we're both looking for our first goal. This is both our first game, and then it's just this horrible trash goal from Faye. Pretty much should sum up the next year ahead of us with NHL. So we get a nice little goal there, get a 1-0 lead, but shortly after it just kind of goes downhill for me in this game at least. But yeah, Faye just gets, you know, just a nothing shot. I was kind of just like in the first period, I was like, oh, I'll see how the shooting works. Plus we're getting a little bit of lag in that game. As you can see here now, Jez, you know, it wasn't too thrilled over what happened. Used Green as a screen on a 3-on-5 power play and just nailed that past the Emmy. No chance at all. And it was 1-1, and then shortly after, just a little bit too much space from my point. No power play here either, just a nice little pass into the slot, skates across, and the Emmy got nothing on that, and I end up losing that game 2-1. Although it's because of my friend, we did the overtime dodgy stuff, so I got the point. This is game 2. I was versing a kid using St. Louis here, and just a lovely little deflection from Kruger gives me a 1-0 lead. It was just after I missed out on a few power play chances. Crawford made some great saves there. So 1-0 going on there. It was getting pretty close this game, and getting me the lead was huge. However, with 14 seconds to go, as you can see here, I'm just frantically trying to stop him. I've pretty much dominated for the last little bit here, and it takes this weird bounce off the boards. Perron gets free. Neuwirth has nothing to do on that. No chance, nowhere near it. Just played it horribly. But you take a look here, and it takes the weirdest bounce for Perron in just 2 seconds here. Was there a replay? Yeah, there is. It just takes the weirdest bounce, and two Crank Dashins get past, and then in overtime, just a real nothing goal from the point. Just a pass in, just a shot, went in. My record is now 0-0-2. And then I played 6-3-1. He was pretty good throughout the whole of the game, actually. I think I should have probably won this game, but just couldn't do anything there. He got that really early goal because I left the slot wide open. That's my fault. Shortly after that, I get a bit of space here and finally actually score a goal that isn't a deflection. I get tripped up, don't give up on the play at all, pass it into the slot, and then just straight across to Ward. And Ward's not going to miss that anytime soon, so that's a nice easy goal there. Actually came off his goalie, so he almost made that save, but straight in, no dramas from me. Joel Ward getting a goal. It was the first proper goal, as you can see, that I've actually scored, from besides the Faye and the Kruger deflections, and the Faye just, I don't know what you call what happened with him. But again, a little bit of heartbreak here. I get it in deep. There's about 9 minutes to go. I've really started to dominate this third period, and then just straight off the bar. Riley should have slotted that in. He's really not doing well for me. And then with about 6 minutes to go, disaster strikes. There's 3 players in my team in the slot. They all miss it. It goes in, and I end up losing my 3rd straight game. I have a really good record in NHL 15, and now it is 0-1-2. So coming up against this guy was called the Crank something or other. Exact same thing, just not covering the slot, not being disciplined. New game, I guess, so I'm just getting a bit excited. Obviously that horrible goal there from Kopitar. I then get it saved up to 2-1, and then this happens. I was dominating the 3rd period. Of course, EA just wanted to spite me, so I moved to 0-2-2 in my first season. And here against a kid, he just had Vancouver, didn't have the greatest team ever. This goal just trickles in through, but kind of, as you're going to see, momentum definitely carried my way after this. I was doing pretty well beforehand, and I was getting really frustrated with the first 4 games that I played. Like, I felt I should have won at least 2 of them. So I was just super glad that I at least got a goal here, and it was a big pump moment for me for the season, and it kind of turned things around. Just got over the line. Luongo just couldn't get there in time. And then things just kind of, as you're going to see here, just go downhill. So Joel Ward gets a lovely little goal there. I know it might seem like much, but I kind of faked that I was going to do the pass, and I opened up the shot beautifully, and I just went top shelf. I know it doesn't seem like I did very much there, but those are This is a really underrated play. See how I faked cutting across, and then I sort of stick back, just go to the hash marks and bang a top shelf where your mom hides the cookies, and all of a sudden, you know, momentum's starting to go my way, and then, you know, just put a little bit of icing on the cake, just get way too free here. Just, you know, just doing everything, really. It's just all cross creases, just way too much space. Kruger goes top shelf. I was actually surprised that went in. And then 3-0. Can't give O'Reilly this much space, guys. You just can't. You're gonna get killed. However, it doesn't quite work. Just misses wide there, and that happens. So you can't do that at all. Very easy goal. I mean, let's face it, that's a rookie mistake right there. Shows you who I was versing, and there you go, he quits. The next game, I just got to drop out within the first minute, so counted as a win. So I currently moved to 3-2 and 2, and then here, right here, beautiful breakaway after a penalty. And just straight in, straight out of the box, straight gets it away. And I was really pumped for this goal because it was Mark Straight of all people. And I just thought it was quite funny that that he could do something like that. So that's the whole video, guys. Thanks for watching. This guy ended up dropping out straight after. And yeah, so I'm off to Division 9 in a new season. If you like this, hit the sub button and hit the like and comment. Thanks, bye.